All right. What's up, guys? Let's see. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Daytime Friday stream. Ooh. Scooby-Dooby Buns. So we are just setting up. Let me plug this in. How are you today, says Jack Woodworth? I'm doing very well. Today's stream shall say Weiss products clearanced. No, let's say all Weiss cards. No, it's technically not all of them. How about huge Weiss product clearance sale? Okay, and then we're going to say hot slab breaks, because we always have hot slab breaks. It's the truth. Live card shop. Yeah, I ought to get with AI and ask them to improve the style of our breaks. There might be a way to make them more satisfying. I really think there ought to be some kind of basic, like if you get into the break and you miss, instead of getting like a 1 penny card, I feel like because that's our current system, you get a 1 penny card. I feel like I should know how to get some other card as a reward. But maybe the way it should work is at the time of purchase, we put that into your bag, because I don't want the breaks to take too long. That's what I'm worried about. So I don't like to slow the breaks down by searching for your bag as the break is going off. So maybe at the time that you purchase a break spot, you get the bonus card then. That's an interesting thought. See, I'm already solving it in my head. I haven't even talked to AI about it. But yesterday, we got done early in the nighttime stream. It was a slow nighttime stream. And we got off at like 4:30 a.m. Usually we got off at about 5:30. And so I took that extra hour and added another hour to it and just worked on inventory all night. And I have decided Weiss is going on sale. We have this nice fat Weiss menu, but the Weiss product doesn't sell that often, does it? So here's the deal. Most of it's going on sale. A little bit of it will remain the same. Let me talk about the ones that I really like. First, any of the sexiest card sets. You're talking about Nikkei, you're talking about Sneaker Bunko 2, you're talking about Azure Lane. I like those sets. And so those sets will stay on the menu, and they won't really change too much. They could go down a little bit, I don't know. I have a lot of Sneaker Bunko 2, so I might offer a special price for a case of that. Now, the other thing, the other products, I don't like them as much. There's just too much. So like here's Weiss Pixar, I don't need that. Here's Ayakashi Triangle, I don't need that. So how are we going to price this? Ayakashi Triangle. I'm looking it up on eBay right now, okay? Ayakashi Triangle Weiss box. Check this out. So we're going to buy it now. And let's go with Ayakashi Weiss case, because I realize sometimes these boxes are, there are no cases. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, sometimes these boxes are like searched or whatever. So we just want, let's check recently sold. How about that? Sold. Ended recently. It looks like it's selling for about, about $38 a box. $38 a box. So our Ayakashi Triangle will now be $38 a box. So did you hear that? Zero markup at all. Zero markup on Ayakashi at all. It's actually just the eBay price. That's really good, because our stuff comes out of basic. I don't open this product for myself, so this is unsearched product for the most part, and because other people have been opening it right here and there. But that's Ayakashi Triangle, $38 a box. That's the exact same price as the eBay price. So that's as low as it can go. Technically, it can go lower, but here's the problem. If I go any lower, I might as well list it on eBay. You see what I'm saying? So it can't go any lower than that. Ayakashi Triangle, $38 box. I don't know how many packs are in there. I forget how many packs are in these things. How many packs in a box of Ayakashi Triangle Weiss? It says here Ayakashi contains 16 packs. Okay, so if it's $38 and you divide that by 16, that's $2.40. So the new price for a Akashi triangle, it goes from $5 to $2.50 now. So it's way, way cheaper. It's like, that's like half off. And that's a good indicator that I haven't kept up with price changes. You know, really, it should have never been $5 if you could buy a box for so cheap. But so Akashi triangle, now it's a clearance item. And maybe to indicate the clearance, I'll type CL next to it. No, because other people won't understand what's going on with that. Maybe there's an emoji that can indicate clearance. Clearance emoji. Sale emoji. Yeah, maybe I'll use a sale emoji real fast. Let's see. For the sale emoji, we'll use this. How about this one? No, let's use this one. So here's a little price tag. And so I'll put a price tag next to anything that's on sale, okay? And it's on clearance. All right, so Akashi is a clearance item now. And I want to go through and do that for all of them, okay? I'd like to do that for all of them. Sound good? Joey says, I like search boxes. Ew. Alex says, rest in peace, Xbox. Halo coming next year to PlayStation. Mister, they released the gameplay. What? I didn't see that. They released gameplay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Smash that like button. We're just started. This is the Friday daytime stream. I got to see this. Halo new game. 1 hour ago. Halo campaign evolved. Should I watch it with you guys? Hold on, wait a second. We'll watch it together, okay? We'll watch it together. Let's watch this Halo ad. Maybe you guys didn't come here to watch a Halo ad. Now, I know it's coming to PlayStation. I guess that's Microsoft's new thing, is they don't really care about console exclusivity. Maybe that's kind of like saying that, oh, we give up on the console wars and we just want to win in the software. Halo gameplay. Oh, wow. They sure show quite a bit of it. Okay, so here's the trailer. Let me click on this trailer. Oh, God. Ads, dude. I hate ads. They're releasing a video game, and they monetized the trailer. Now you have to watch an ad to get to the ad, because the trailer is an ad. All right, here goes. Oh. Okay. It looks really clean, so that's fun. There's the halo in the background.
The ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Oh, is this just the base game? Uh-oh. Oh, it's just the base game. It looks great, though.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Ah, that looks awesome, man. God, that's awesome. Wow. It's such a good brand. That is an amazing brand. Oh, sorry about that. Take that off my screen real fast. Wow. Looks great. Did you see his armor pop off when he shot him in the back?
Give them hell, Chief.
Wow. Okay. So it's just the base game coming to PlayStation. There's nothing wrong with that at all, I feel. But you know, the era of console exclusivity might be coming to an end for Xbox. They might just care about selling as many games as possible. And who's to say that maybe that's not the best strategy? You know, maybe this whole idea of console exclusivity doesn't even make you much money. You know, like you got to design a console every year, and then you got to say, okay, you can only make sales on 1 out of 3 major consoles. If you could sell Halo on the PlayStation, on the PC, on the Xbox, and perhaps one day on the Switch too, you just maybe make way more money doing that, you know? It's this idea, like, it's this idea about consumer behavior. You know, like, do consumers even like the idea of console exclusivity anymore? You know, because it makes you very loyal to your favorite brand, but it's actually very inconvenient to have to buy multiple console. Like, you have to buy PlayStation, you have to buy, you know, a Switch, you have to buy an Xbox to play Gears of War and Halo. It's just annoying. And I think that one of the biggest arguments against exclusive consoles is the consoles are just glorified gaming PCs at this point. You know, it was a long time ago. Consoles made a lot of sense because they were truly innovative. We were heading into this new time period of video gaming, this like renaissance of video gaming. Now it's just like, who's got better graphics and who's cheaper. That's it. There's not a lot of innovations left, is my point. There's nothing to innovate anymore. You're really just playing on a really sort of like systematized gaming PC where they built it for you and made it as cheap as possible. That's all a console is anymore. So I don't know. It seems like the real battle is in the video games and the actual software. That's the margin. That's where the real battle is. And Nintendo, they try to be creative. They got like the Switch 2. I've never used the actual handheld for Switch 2. It's just stupid. I just want to play on my TV. And I guess it's okay. But yeah, handhelds they're chill. But you know, the Switch 2 is way behind on graphics and processing power. And I still had to pay tons of money for it. And it's really stupid. Like, I would way prefer to just have one powerful gaming PC that plays all the Xbox games, all the PlayStation games, and all the Nintendo games. It just makes more sense. It's more efficient. So, you know, that could be the future. You know why that might be the future? Because it's what the people want. The people don't want to have to buy 3 separate gaming PCs, which is what the consoles are. 3 separate gaming PC. You don't need 3 of them. You just need one. And so that's an issue to actually be solved. All right, let's begin, everybody. So before the stream even started, our friend Romaldo Martinez had made an order. So Mr. Romaldo will be going first. We got a Michael Pettiford order. We got some PayPal orders. Happy Friday, everybody. So I was talking about changing the price of all the Weiss product. Here's how it's going to go. Every time I finish servicing an order, I'm going to turn to my computer and we're going to significantly drop the price of a Weiss product. Here's a Akashi triangle. It used to be $5 a pack. It is now $2.50 a pack, $38 a box. Wow. Way, way, way cheaper. If I make a mistake with the per pack price, help me out a little bit, okay? You know, because I don't always know how many packs per box. I would have to cut one open to be sure. Here's Romaldo. He says, 1 Pokemon Go, 1 Shining Treasure, and 2 Team Rocket. Ooh, I like this one. This is a cool order. Okay, so here's this. That looks classic. That's like when GTA sold out to Xbox. In my opinion, at least multiplayer exclusives should have gone away. Get rid of all of it. I actually think it does not serve the interest of the consumer. The exclusives was a fun thing for a long time. And the more time goes by, you realize gaming really is just a computer. And you could just have one computer that plays all your games. You don't need 3 separate computers for 3 separate games. Think about, let that sink in. 3 separate computers for 3 separate games. So, Mr. Romaldo, you say 2 Team Rocket. You must mean Glory of Team Rocket, right? Looks like I need more Glory of Team Rocket. Boy, do I have a lot of this. I ordered tons of this. I've been cleaning up my inventory room, and I found out how much Team Rocket product I have. I have butt tons. I'd like to use a different word, but I can't. All right, let me go get it. Kitty's being all crazy. I found some One Piece that might not be on the menu as well. That should be on the menu. Let me actually look at that right now. I'm curious. So One Piece. Yeah, I believe I ran into One Piece OP11, and it's not on the menu right now. So I think I have more of that. Okay, back over here. I also have a crazy amount of prismatic. So I am betting bigly on prismatic. I place my faith in prismatic. There's two sets I bought extreme amounts of. One is Destined Rivals, also Glory of Team Rocket. The other one is prismatic. I bought a ridiculous amount of it, so I can see more clearly where my gambles lie. I was Xbox all day till I bought 14 Xbox 360s. You bought 14 of them? What are you talking about? Okay, so we got this other box too. Glory of Team Rocket, one of my favorite sets. Even though it doesn't have Charizard in it. Even though it doesn't have Umbreon in it. It's a Mewtwo set. Great card, by the way. I own the English Mewtwo. This set will go up in price over time. I guarantee it. People will open it for no other reason other than the fact that it says Team Rocket on it. That's the only reason we need. Very distinct card set. It's got Team Rocket Pokemon in it. The commons are Team Rocket. The uncommons are Team Rocket. It's a great set. All right, so this doesn't all fit in one bag. Let's just do 2 bags then. I'm stocking up my shelf on the left here. We all want the PS6. No console wars. Well, I think one way the consoles can still really compete with each other is on controller design. So controller design is a good area for competition. However, when it comes to the actual like PC, I don't think there's much to compete over. It's just who can make the strongest, fastest, cheapest one. So there's no innovation left, you know? Who can make the strongest, fastest, cheapest one? That's all it is. And strike the right balance of what the consumer wants. After that, it's all about the network. It's all about the controller. And number one, it's all about the software. All right. Now, Romaldo actually sent two orders. He also wants a round of shipping. Romaldo, are you new? Real One says, this is me. What? Romaldo, is this a first-time order? I don't think it is it? I almost feel like I recognize you. No, it's not a first-time order. Here it is, Romaldo. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, man. Okay. At least multiplayer. I already read that one. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the daytime stream. Take a second, smash the like button. Let's get that algorithm up. Today's a good day. I'm doing heavy repricing of Weiss product. We're going to get super competitive on price on this Weiss product. You guys are going to see way better prices now. I haven't been doing my homework. I've fallen behind on pricing. Just been busy. You know, we're doing all this other stuff like slabs. And so we're going to be clearancing a lot of Weiss product. We're going to get the price way down. The product itself is still very good. It's just been sitting on a shelf gathering dust. So it's high quality product. Here it is. Here we are. And we're going to get the price way down on it so that it's like so cheap that you're going, huh, maybe. That actually might be fun to open. Like we just repriced a Akashi Triangle to $2.50 a pack. That's like the price of a Korean product. It's like the price of a Korean booster pack. Right? And we're doing this because I'm just ready to let it go. So I will probably lose money selling it. I don't even care. I just want you guys to have some good stuff. And I want a clear, empty shelf for future products, right? There's going to be more products one day. And we're getting rid of older product. Here's Romaldo. Hello, I'm new. How can I buy cards? Alex Guerrero. Alex, you should definitely hang out here and open product. You know why? Because we got so many Alexes in here. This is like an Alex party if you didn't know that. My middle name is Alexander, We have a new person named Alexandra. She just won the break yesterday. One of the oldest mods is Alex PSX. This is like an Alex party over here. All right, let's see. We got a whole bunch of Alexes. I see your price for Terra Festival is 15 and Prismatic is 14. Is that right? That definitely cannot be right. Yeah, we got to start nailing the you know what I wish I had on the menu? I wish I had like a little like a date stamp so that I know the last time that I repriced an item. I need to know, or I need to have like a day of the month where we reprice everything, like the way we constantly reprice all the slabs. Romaldo, this is our first time shipping you, huh? So you did give me your address, but I will say this, you didn't give me your email. And without your email, I can't give you automatic tracking updates. Maybe send me an email to this email. Can you do that? How fast can you do that, Romaldo? Because I would love to get you your tracking number for all future shipments. Mister's hoarding all the Alexes. Hi, Alex. Tap the 3 dots in the corner and click on the description to expand the menu. That's right. That's how we're doing it. Okay, there's Romaldo's name. And this is Romaldo's address. Very cool. I like names, you know. I pay attention to people's names. I like it when people have cool names or we share the same name or something fun like that. They're very fascinating, right? Like, how did you ever name a person? We just make some grunts, some noises with our tongues, and then it's like, that's you. You're boopy bop beepo. You know what I mean? Like, obviously nobody's named that way, but we come up with names. Like, you ever notice across cultures, girl names tend to end in an A? Like Aisha or something, Anna, and something like that. Like my name, Fat Pat. I missed the Pika with the knife. Pika! Yeah, we should try some new emojis, actually. I'm ready for some new emojis. I would like more, I don't know, more funny emojis. That's my favorite. I love funny emojis. All right, I don't know if he plans on giving me his email. So let's go ahead and just get this package ready. It's a very light package, so this is going to be a cheap label. There we go. Yes. Yes. So there really is a problem with our software. I contacted Stamps, and they said they're aware there's an issue where it takes a very long time for it to generate the price of a label. So it still works, though. We just have to give it a couple minutes. Need a JD Vance Ash emoji. Oh my God, that'd be funny. Hot slabs in your area. Let's see. Alex Garena. Mr. Alex. Yeah, Alex, you'll want to expand the menu, which is in the description of the live stream. And I'll tell you all the things you need to know. Yeah, the price just doesn't show up. All right, so Romaldo, I'll set your bag to the side, and we'll give it a while to pick a price. That's so silly. All right, we'll give it a while to pick a price. Set that up there. Let's move on to the next order, shall we? Hot slabs in your area. Set this here. That's the holding area while it waits for a label. So we finished Romaldo. We're on to Dallas Willis, who wants 10 of the My Hero Academia. Oh yeah, those have been around for a while too. Where are those? Can't remember. Oh, this needs to go somewhere else for sure. No, that's MetaZoo. I got plenty of that product. We got plenty of My Hero Academia. That's one piece. I might need to open a fresh box of it. What's down here? I can't even see it. That's an... Oh, here's a couple of them. Hold on. Here's a couple of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All right, I'm going to take that as my sign that we need a fresh box of it. I'll be back. You ever play WoW, Mister? I've never played, but for some reason I've been getting targeted by videos. It's been sucking me in bigly. No, not bigly. Sucking me in. All right. Plenty of My Hero Academia. Let me make sure I didn't list this on eBay too. No. So this is not on eBay. It's just near the eBay stuff. Aovic says, I'm going to Discord. He says, Aovic says I should consider moving my Terror Festival prices to $11 a pack. You got it, man. I'm going to do that, okay? Terrastal down to $11 a pack. That means the box is $110 a pack. Very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How you like that, Mr. Dallas? So you're going to get a bonus pack. I'm going to put the rest over here. Bonus pack for you, Mr. Dallas. All right. Who doesn't like the bonus pack? It's a Friday. We might as well do some bonus packs, man. Can you reprice Terrastal? Terrastal has been repriced. Boy, I guess we'd ignored it for a long time. You know, here's the thing. When a product is selling out, it's very easy to reprice that product because you go, oh, I'm selling out of that. I'm going to have to order more of it. And then you look up the, you know, while you're buying it, you know what you paid for it, and you get a new price up. But let's say a product's been sitting around for a while, and it was kind of overpriced at launch, and now it's cooled off a little bit. That's especially true for some products. You know, I need to have a system where I check for the ones that fell in price too. So we have a easy system for checking ones that are rising because they sell out. But the ones that are cooling off, we don't have a system for that. I just have to sit down and redo them. Here's this. Appreciate it, mister. No problem. The bonus pack. Oh, that's an SR star. Katsuki. You got Katsuki Bakugo. Bakugo. Whoa. Katsuki Bakugo. There's one of these. Here's one of these. Here's one of these. And here's one of these. Always fun to open My Hero Academia. We used to have 2 cases of this. We're down to like almost 1 full case of it. Okay, Mr. Dallas Willis. Now, I don't know if Tag would grade that. I know PSA definitely will. I don't know if Tag... It is a Japanese card, and it's Bandai Namco, so I think there's a good chance Tag grades that. Tag is still adding card sets to its list of things that it will grade. Here we are. All right. Mr. Dallas, doing well over here. You're kind of a new guy, and you've been opening some stuff. I really appreciate it, man. We got to get a new... we need to get a card, a donation card for new guys, by the way. So that we know when a new guy comes in, we hand it out. Where's my... Here it is. It's called the first time order card. Oh, you guys might have missed this. I don't know if you were there last night. We got this new jumbo pack break, and here's the cool part about this jumbo pack break. It's worth about $180. I said this time, let's overload it. So we got all kinds of good stuff in here. But this one's about $180. Okay, just showing it all off. The Breaking Bad adds a lot of price to it, actually. Peanuts, Gundam, little Mezu. Look, we only made this $2. And then you get this Sun, Moon, Guardians Rising. If you want, you can buy it out. So if you just want to buy the whole thing, it's $160. But if you prefer to go into it as a break, it's $40 as a break. Okay? I'll take a slot. I have some store credit. Papi Churro, what's the name on that? Papi Churro? I think that's a top 5 pull. I sent you a message on Facebook. Let me see that real fast. On Facebook? I don't even know if I know how to get into my messages. Oh, here's a Alexis message. Okay, so let's jump over here. And it says I have 2 messages. Switch to Cardconomist. Let's see, on Tuesday. Don't know what that guy was asking. Here's, I'd like to buy a first generation Pokemon card. Can you help me? A first generation? You mean like first edition? Or do you mean like Gen 1? Oops. I almost sent you a thanks question mark instead of a thanks exclamation mark. Thanks question mark sounds kind of snide, you know? Like you're being a jerk. All right. Papi Churro, I need to know the name of your store credit. I got to know the name of the store credit in order to hand it out, in order to use it. And then free one, right? Hold on. Let's get this free one real fast, guys. So, free one. No. Put this here. There's too much crap over here, dude. Is that mango on the left? That's a mango. Here, let's just do another knockdown. Easy. Boom. All right, so that's for somebody placing a first-time order. You get this knockdown for free along with your other pulls. He's great. Okay. Ta-da! What is this music? Let's rotate these slabs, shall we? McDonald's Pikachu's at 3 out of 8. 5 spots left on him. This guy is not started. Is there no interest in the EV? Question mark. Here is the Nami. All right. We've got some really nice slabs, man. Look at that. Somebody's got to snatch this, I bet. That one's beautiful. So Dallas is done. We are moved on to Michael Pettiford. 2 of the Japanese OP13. 1 Hello Kitty Metazoo. OP13 is over here. Where can I put this? You have a spot for this. 1, 2. Hey, what's up, Isaac? How's it going, man? Hello Kitty. That's a unique one as well. Where will we keep the Hello Kitty? Ah, here it is. Haha. So that's Metazoo Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival. One of the only Metazoo sets that sells really well. Like, it just sells all the time. Of course, we don't have all the Metazoo sets on the menu. But yeah, that one just does super well. Snipping this. Can I buy 2 spots in the jumbo, but make one of them a giveaway? Oh, yeah, definitely. You can do that. You gonna play against yourself? That's funny, man. All right. I'm not going to stop you from a $40 giveaway. Here's a holo. Here it is, Kuromi. I don't know if I've seen this one before. It's just Kuromi sitting on a bench. Have I seen that before? Wow. Oh, so kind. Here we are. Team Rocket Grunt. What is that? That's just some cute cat, huh? That's not our cat, is it? I like our cat, but the cat's not funny enough. Last time I did that, Isaac, I won. Toss this away. Michael Pettiford. Here we are. Here's Mr. Michael. Popping this in here. I'm going to make a funny face. I'll turn that into an emoji. Good. We have an order over here on the PayPals. We got Hathim, 5 of the OP9 Japanese. Hey, what's up, Hathim? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Okay. Snip of that. Ooh. Look at that Pikachu on a pumpkin. That's pretty cute. Got any cheap slabs? Says real one. Yeah, I mean, presumably we got a bunch of them. You can always look at our cheap slabs from the Discord server. There's just tons and tons of them in there. So definitely. Here's an SR. Ooh. I want to buy your Gold Star Zard for 1,000 Cuban dollars and also unlock Wow Lol. There we go. Very nice. All right. Tossing this over here. And leaving this Mr. Them. Boop. Throwing this away. A Them with an H. Let's go grab your box. Ooh. Set this over here. All right. Here's Magnemite. Here's Snorlax. Here's Mimikyu. Oh. We have an order. Beatrice, can I get into the EV slab break? Aha, I take it back. Beatrice loves it. Here you go, Beatrice. Still time to get into the October bounty. Me? All right, there you go. We'll set this to 1. Okay. Hey, what's up, Zurazu? How's it going, man? Who picks these emojis? Says Team Rocket Grunt. Hunter Tipton says 2 packs Opus 1 and shipping. Oh, right. We were shipping the other guy's stuff. Did the price calculate on that finally? Yes. Wow. Okay, so all you got to do is leave it sitting there for a long time. There it goes. Scooby-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Scooby-doo-ba-doo. Scooby-doo-ba-doo. Okay. So that is done for Romaldo. Romaldo's shipping is done. Now we need these 2 Final Fantasies. Master Mike, we need a JD Vance emoji stat. We are. There we go. I like emojis that are really funny. Those are my favorite ones. Here's Dark Knight, Ramza, Yuna. Oh, right, you keep all these. Well, you're shipping. You want all the bulk? It is Opus 1 after all. You want all this bulk? Nah, you don't want it. You want to give it to me. There you go. And then packet number 2. Oh, there's a little Kokobo. There's a little Tifa. We look out for those. Squire. Squire's not very good. We got more packs if you want more, okay? Okay. Hey, what's up, Berg? Deal or no deal? How's it going, man? So, 2 packs of Opus 1 and shipping with an H. Hunter Tipton. Very nice. Let's grab these and pop them in here. Oh, yeah. So now we got Hunter Tipton. We're going to add some more weight to this one. We're going to hit print postage. We have to find the rate. Okay, good. So we'll leave it to do that for a couple minutes. We are. Berg, I wasn't sure if you were being serious, Berg. I have no clue who that is. So there's no way to unblock him. That person's not blocked as far as I know. I have no clue who that is. All right. So that's done. Here's Mark J. Valerian for 3 packs of Pokemon English Journey Together. Don't know if you got like if that's like a trick question or something. All right. Okay, putting this over here. Ugh. Here's 3 of these. If somebody gets like banned or something, or blocked or whatever it is, if one of the moderators bans them, or I ban them, or someone bans them, and they feel like it was an accident, or they feel like they did something that was stupid and they want to take it back, probably, you know, all you really got to do is contact me and just be like, oops. All right. I can't tell if you're advertising or something, Berg. Berg, are you real? Let's see if he's a real person. You've never commented on my channel before, as far as I can tell. Back out of here. I don't know who the heck that is, Berg. We are. All right. So Mark, let's go ahead and snip this. Snipping this and snipping this. Sorry, mister, I take it back. I'm sorry. You're sorry? All right. I pardon thee. So, Mr. Mark, he's your friend. It is. Here's Snorlax, Kecleon, and Snorlax. Double Snorlax. All right. Put this here. And Magmar, Pancham, Blaziken. Berg, that would be a private issue between him and me then. I don't know who you are necessarily. I don't actually memorize YouTube names very well. I usually know a person's name based off of their PayPal name. But yeah, I don't remember anything like that. If he got like banned a very long time ago or something, I have no clue. Yeah. Mark J. Valerian. Mr. Mark, let's see your way over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got an email. He can always email me. There's Discord. You can text me on Discord. You can talk to me through Instagram. There's lots of ways. Actually, the one way I wouldn't contact me is through Facebook, because I never check Facebook. Okay, jumping in here. Thank you, Mark. He's the one who told Tammy to make a sandwich. Was there a guy who did that? Was that like recent? I don't even remember that. That's not cool. No wonder he got banned. But honestly, that's something that he should have just contacted me about in private. And, you know, people say stupid stuff. But obviously, you can't mess with the mods. That's no good. Do you have an email or is it a mail? I'm looking for a cyber buddy. That's misogyny, says Mike Said. All right, let me go ahead and lower the price of another Weiss product. Are you guys ready? Well, first off, I'm going to jump over here to Mr. Aovic. He's got some price updates for me for our magic stuff. Let's jump over here. He said some of our magic stuff had changed in price. Let's go ahead and close out of there. Let's go ahead and hit save on this. My phone died, says Real One. No! All right, so thank you for that. Now, how about these Weiss boxes? Which one do you think I should do next? We got Akashi Triangle down to $38 a box. Here's Weiss Pixar. Let's do that one next. All right. Weiss Pixar box. All right. Oh my gosh, I came here to lower the price. It's like higher, actually. Wait a second. Hold on. How about the lowest price on this? Okay, lowest booster box price on Weiss is $65. Oh my God, our Weiss price was below eBay already. What the hell? So 65, it actually goes up, ironically. And then, what's 62 divided by 4? 15. So I bet it's a 16 pack box. 65 divided by 16, $4. So it's going to remain at $4 for now. And it's going to receive the clearance tag too. It already was on clearance. It's just you couldn't tell. Okay, Weiss Pixar is on sale. Akashi Triangle is on sale. Azure Lane 2. That one's a big seller. We're going to reduce it down to $7 though. Okay, so Azure Lane gets cheaper. Dan to Dan. Let's do Dan to Dan real fast. Weiss box. Dan to Dan. All right. Mister, is my shipping ready? Says Hunter Tipton. Let's take a quick look. Yep, let me hit print. Print. Yeah, the software is weird now. Now you have to like walk away from it for like a couple minutes and then it calculates the price. All right. Ooh, we got an order from Kokiko. So Mr. Mark, that one's... Oh, right, we were repricing this stuff. All right, going back. Azure Lane, $7. Dan to Dan. That's right, we're repricing Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan. Looks like it's $47 in the US. 47 and a half. Okay, so we had ours at $60 per box. Now, $48 per box. Way cheaper. Way cheaper. And how many per box? How many packs in a box of Dan to Dan Weiss? 12. It's a 12-pack box. Okay, so then let's jump back over here. Perfect. So 48 divided by 12 should be like 4 or something. Dan to Dan. It's priced exactly at the eBay price. 0 markup. That's a big deal. Way cheaper now. Fujimi Bunko Volume 1 and Volume 2. I will lower those each to $6.50. I'm not going to research those quite yet. Hello Kitty, huh? Let's take a quick look at Hello Kitty. I actually like Hello Kitty as well. Okay, Weiss Hello Kitty. No, I say Weiss Box Hello Kitty. Double up and tap subscribe. Mister's worth all the likes. This isn't how you want to get unbanned. Guys, double tap. Did you see the Mario game pack break? I thought with my... Did you add the Mario game pack break I bought with my shipping? Absolutely. Miss Alexis is meant to add that. I better write that down on the label, actually, though, because she might not know that part. So I'll write that down on the label, okay? Now, it looks like the cheapest box of Hello Kitty is going to come from Japan for $51. But that's going to come with a 15% import fee plus 50. So closer to $60 a box, which means my Hello Kitty is already correct. Hello Kitty is already correct. It's at the cheapest buy it now price. Technically, you don't realize this until you import stuff and get the bill for it. Then you go, oh, all right. Hello Kitty's good. Inter reviewer. Okay. Interspecies reviewers next. Let's take a quick look at it. We're doing some major Weiss price drops. Interspecies reviewer. Oops. All right. It's going to be $34 in Japan. There's only one of those left, though. And then the next one jumps all the way up from that to $48 from Japan plus import. 48 times 15% plus 48. So about $55 a box. So we're doing $55. Interspecies reviewer was $65 a box. Now it is $55 a box. And it looks like it was $6.50 a pack. So I think it becomes $5.50 per pack. So interspecies reviewer now on sale. It's a naughty set, by the way. HoloLive Premium. Ooh, this is an interesting one. You ready? We're dropping a whole bunch of prices. Weiss Box, HoloLive Premium. Okay. Oh, it's way cheaper. $35 a box. So my price is way off on that one. So HoloLive Premium says here my price was $9 per pack, $54 a box. What is that? 54 divided by 9. Oh, I get it. Okay, so 6 packs in the box. I could just do that each time. So the price is dropping down to $35 a box. That matches eBay. There's no markup. There's no markup on it at all. There's no markup. And I tell you what, let's make it simple. Let's make it $36 a box. And so the booster pack price goes from $9 a booster pack to get this, $6 a booster pack, $3 off. Way cheaper. That's way cheaper. All right, and we'll put the little clearance tag next to it. We're getting rid of these. These are eBay buy it now prices, cheap at buy it now prices. I want a chance for all these sets to just kind of sell through and prepare us for the future of Weiss product. So they're all getting huge discounts, no markup at all. These are on clearance. You know, at this price, I could just list them on eBay and they would just sell on eBay, basically, right? So the next one is Gushing Over Magical Girls, right? I call it Magical Girls. Yes, Gushing Over Magical Girls. And a box of that goes for about $54 in Japan. So that would be 54 times plus 54. It's about $62 total. And what do we sell ours at? Oh, well, actually, our Magical Girls box price is about correct. It's about the same as the Buy It Now on eBay after you include the import fee. Then we have Oshinoko Volume 1 and Volume 2. And those are both set at $5 a piece. Let's go take a look. Oshinoko. So the cheapest box of Oshinoko, $46 in the United States. $46. You ready? And what do we have ours set at? Oh, how many packs in that? That's Oshinoko Volume 2, by the way. So how many packs in a box of Oshinoko Volume 2? 12 packs per box. Okay, so there's 12 packs per box. So we were selling our Oshinoko at $60 a box, but we will be significantly reducing our price. Let's see, from $60 a box to $46 a box. And then 40, I'll tell you what, let's make it, well, here. So what's 46 divided by 12? See, it's 3.8. I tell you what, let's make it $48 a box for simplicity's sake. And then this becomes, $4 a pack. All right, so that is on sale now too. And we're going to do the same thing to Oshinoko Volume 1. Huge price drops right now, guys. I told you guys, I announced this in the Discord server. We're significantly dropping things. Now, here's a big one, Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. That's a very popular set. We've sold a ton of it. We got a ton left. Weiss Schwartz box, Sneaker Bunko. Okay, we'll just say Sneaker Bunko. Let's see what happens. Okay, what's our cheapest box of Sneaker Bunko? So the cheapest box of Sneaker Bunko comes in at, that's from China. Here we go. In the United States, about $55 a box, huh? This one probably will maintain a markup, but we want to make sure our markup's competitive. So it says here, maybe we could reduce it to about, so it's at $78 a box. It says here, maybe we could reduce it to $68 a box. Let me see, what is, let's see, 78 divided by 6.5. So there should be about 12 packs per box divided by 12. So I tell you what, we're going to go down from $6.50 to $6. So we are reducing the Sneaker Bunko price as well. That is coming down, and our box price shall be $72. So we just reduced that as well. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. So Sneaker Bunko Volume 2 got cheaper anyways, and then Yuzu Soft, we're going to put that on sale too. This is the last one, guys, and then we're all done. We get right back to orders. But, well, we're almost done for all the Japanese ones. Yuzu Soft. Here it goes. Okay, a box of Yuzu Soft. Are you ready? Oh, real cheap. $28. Wow, that's nothing. That's like Korean booster box prices. We had our price at $50, so we're going to drop this down to $28. And then I believe there's, okay, so there's about 10 packs per box. Instead of 28, let's do 30, okay? Just, again, for simplicity's sake. So the price will be $3 per pack, $30 per box. Yuzu Soft, very, very cheap now. So the only ones we didn't put on sale was Azure Lane Volume 2, which is $7. Let's move that to 6.5. So Azure Lane will now be 6.5. It's cheaper anyways. Fuji Bunko is 6.5. Fuji Bunko Volume 2 is 6.5. Sneaker Bunko, $6 a pack. And Yuzu Soft, $3 a pack. And speaking of which, let me look up the price of a case of Sneaker Bunko. Okay, we want to know the price of a case of Sneaker Bunko, because we got whole sealed cases of it we can sell. Whole sealed cases. So it looks like a whole sealed case of Sneaker Bunko is going for about $1,150. Okay. let's make it $1,250. So you can buy a whole case of this right now. We've got cases of it. We got tons of cases of it, actually. 1250. So that's the pack price is $6. The box price is $72. The case price is $1,250, and there you have it. Huge price changes to Weiss. We're making Weiss way more competitive. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump over here and get right back to the orders. Oh no, there's a bunch of deleted messages. What is going on? Let's see. So that was Mr. Berg, huh? Did Berg say something mean? You can be back, alter, read, and listen. Mistress, mayonnaise an instrument. Yes. All right. So I don't know if Berg is watching. Berg, I don't know if you're the guy who got banned or if you're truly his friend. If you're his friend, nice to meet you. If he wants to be unbanned, he should just contact me on like Discord or by email or Instagram. Okay, no problem. All right, so let's jump over here. Mr. Victor, 2 spots in Chinese EV. Oh, you got it, man. Chinese EV is popular. Only made it to 108 hours unless I go in tomorrow. So refresh your menu, guys. Hit refresh on the stream. Hit refresh on the stream. And it'll show you all those brand new Weiss prices. And take a look at it. They're actually pretty shockingly low. Oops. There it goes. Oops. My next step is to actually list those all up on eBay, but we're going to give them a chance to sell here. I probably need to make a short about it so that people actually know that we have them on sale. Here's Hunter Tipton. Putting this into your bag, Hunter. And actually, let's get the other guy's bag back and say that he has a Mario pack. He mentioned he has a Mario pack. There goes. Legit told him the same information, and the dude just brings it up again. Well, you know, it's nice that he has a friend that wants to have him unbanned, but, you know, he's got to come talk to me. That's, you know, that's just kind of, that's just normal, right? So, Romaldo, this should say, check for booster slab. Okay. Good. EV's up to 3 out of 7. Only 4 spots left on this really precious, exclusive Chinese EV. You guys like exclusives. That's cool. Camera up. You guys like exclusives. Romaldo Martinez. Romaldo, I apologize. Here, I'll respond here. Sorry, I made the label before this email arrived. No tracking. All right. So I'll move over here. We have an order from Cleek. 6:15 already. Hathim, last 5 Japanese OP5s. You got it. Did you see this Counter-Strike skin market crash? Oh, yeah. We were talking about that a bunch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually have one more pack after that. Okay, Hathim. All right. Here, you can just have it, Hathim. Bonus pack for Hathim. Happy Friday, Hathim. All right. You ready? All right, very nice. Just like the title stated, big price reduction on Weiss. Weiss has been significantly price reduced. There, ooh. Here's some hollows. Oops. Some hollows. The clown. Rawr. Boink. Okay, we got the clown. And we've got some more hollows. Watching Nothing But Trouble and about to learn to play Lorcana. Nothing but trouble. So you picked up the clown. Not bad, dude. Little box snipe there. And let's go grab your bag. Theme. What's exciting on the table today? let me guys show you the current pack split real fast. So we finished a round of this already. The current pack split is once again this beautiful Disney 100-year anniversary Topps Chrome pack. These are very special because you can pull a one of one out of here that go for tens of thousands of dollars. The boxes are insanely expensive, and yes, they do sell, and the slabs sell for unbelievable amounts. Even the common cards can sell for like $50 as a 10. It's really nuts. The Pokey Shuffle should be pretty fat. You guys want to see what's in the Pokey Shuffle real fast? Pokey Shuffle, let's see. We've got Ice Cube, Chespin, Articuno 10. Wow. Gengar, Beedrill, Dark Flareon, Dark Hypno. We've got friggin' Counter-Strike. We got Onyx. We got Jolteon. We got the Bulbasaur coin. We got VMAX Climax Charizard, Tyranitar, Hitmonchan, Umbreon. The Pokey Shuffle continues to be one of my favorite things because there's just so many fun. Look at this. You get a square cut slab. Here's a Mega Venusaur. This is still in here somehow. Nobody ever pulls this guy. Here's Gengar, Dragonair Rainbow. We got Gardevoir. We've got Brute Bonnet. We got Palafin. So that is the Pokey Shuffle. Some pretty solid cards in there. We're going to get more in there too. All right. All right. I noticed we don't have anything like this in there. Let's get this in there. Mega Camerupt. We'll put him in for 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's $5. He's $5 off. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, man? How's it going? This is going to say, well, really, there's only one Mega Camerupt in the whole box. Don't think I'm worried about putting 2 of those in there. Don't forget to like the stream. Hey, how's it going, guys? Oops. Place this here. Put this up in here. All right, and we'll place this over here. Happy October, everybody. Clicking on some buttons over here. Yeah, that was pretty painful. I saw the charts on TikTok. I was watching some TikToks and people were showing price charts. $50 Garchomp Giratina. Remember, this is cheaper than a PSA 10, so that's a very nice price on such an old card. Here's a nice Abra, $70. Beautiful. Here is a Magneton. Really, this ought to go in the Pokey Shuffle, too. That's an $85 Magneton. Shinji Konda card. Who's next? We got an order. Mark J. Valerian, 2 packs of English Pokemon Journey Together. Such a great set. So affordable, too. How's it going? What's up? Blood plays on top. How's it going, Blood? Hey, Mr. How's the Nami break? Also, any new breaks? This guy's new. He's already up to 3 out of 7. Popular. The McDonald's Pikachu was started yesterday, I think. He's got a great price, 1 in 8, plus a $30 star card. And then also, here is the Mango break, 6 out of 18. All good stuff. If you guys ever want these breaks to go a little faster, if you got a card collecting friend or club or whatever, tell them to get in these breaks. Our breaks that we offer are very unique. You can't find breaks like this everywhere. You can't buy them on eBay. You can't buy them at Walmart because you have to have a host. You have to have a reputable host. And I am here ready to host that for you. So it's a cool way to go after a card, really. All right, Amoongus, Mr. Mark, 2 packs of English Journey Together to give to Tammy. Oh, this is a gift from Mark to Tammy. I'm sorry, I should have said that earlier. I hate getting sick, says Troy. We are Amoongus. Man, are you doing? I noticed you mentioned feeling ill a lot, Troy. You don't like do stuff that makes you ill, do you? Here's Amoongus. You're not eating like dirty chicken or something, are you? I ate chicken the other day and it gave me a massive headache. So nowadays I'm thinking about whether chicken is so healthy for me. I don't know why. Let's see. What? 2 packs of Journey Together for Miss Tammy. All right, Tammy. What could be making you feel ill? You got a stomach ache, headache? We are. I get headaches. That's my thing. Get lots of headaches. Take zinc. Excuse me. How about the gym breaks? Haven't seen one go off in a while. You know what? I have not been advertising the gym breaks. I guess I have not focused on them as much. First of all, let me show something off. Here's a first time order bonus. And here is this is a break we don't show all the time. This is the Nintendo base set foil pack. See how it's folded over? They will actually unfold it for you and put it in a new holder, and it will maintain its 10. So we just learned about that recently. Here's a cool Fates Collide for $62. Here is the Nintendo game pack, 1 and 2 odds. That's Princess Peach. Here's another break. Box of Scarlet Violet, 1 in 2 odds. $45. If anyone jumps into one of these breaks, I'll advertise it aggressively. Yeah, I guess I haven't focused as much on the gym breaks. The gym breaks are an oddity, you know, because a lot of the time, people can just afford to buy the thing, right? You don't have to buy half of it. So I don't know what the demand truly is for the gym breaks. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how bad do people really want them? Do people like them? There was a time period where they were really popular a long time ago. And there were like groups of people who just enjoyed sort of betting against each other. And so that was the appeal. And I don't feel like that group's in here anymore. So I can't tell if it's really even an important product to host. Ooh, this Melodic's up. Wow, that's a good one. Really good cards here, guys. Not drinking water. You guys always say that. Just drink water. Water's not like a miracle cure, right? All right. I think I have a bad immune system. Uh-oh. Mister, I don't eat dirty chicken. I might be eating dirty chicken, man, because I get headaches sometimes after eating chicken. I want to have like an allergy test and see if I'm like allergic to chicken, or maybe like maybe like the store-bought chicken has like, they inject like broth or some crap into it to make it juicier. And maybe I'm allergic to something in that. Maybe I just eat organic chicken. All right, let's see. I've never tried that, actually. Have you guys ever eaten organic chicken? I've never bothered. I like them, just waiting for something that catches my interest. You like the breaks, the gym breaks. The gym breaks. So the design of the gym breaks shall be that they're very odd items. Top tier items, tier 1, tier 2 items, tier 1 items should go into the live customs and the Poke Shuffles, or into a table break. And then tier 2 items are for sale, and tier 3 items become gym breaks. See how it's working in my mind? All right, so next up we have an order. Click. Isaac Thomas, 2 jumbo spots, 1 for me, 1 for the giveaway. Isaac Thomas is hosting a giveaway, guys. Oh, here's Alexis. Hold on. I thought all chickens were organic. No, definitely not. Oh. Dr. Pepper and whiskey is my poison. So this one shall just say Isaac Thomas. And this one shall say, let's see, free Isaac Thomas. So he was the provider of the free card. I suppose we need a way to hand this out now, don't we? We need a way to hand this out. I'm sorry to hear that, Troy. You got to find out what you're eating and what you're drinking and how you're sleeping and if you're getting enough exercise and apparently sunlight. Did you know, by the way, did you know sunlight's really important? Sunlight is super important. You can actually buy lights that mimic the sun to get yourself more sunlight. Here we are. Buying the Gyarados. Oh, yeah, that one's beautiful. Happy Friday, by the way, everybody. Beautiful card. So this is the new giveaway today. We have an Isaac giveaway. It's a $40 giveaway. That's really respectable. That's a respectable amount. Sunlight, really? It sounds odd, but you can actually get so little sunlight that it makes you ill all the time. And I did a blood test, what was it, like 2 months ago or something? They were doing blood tests on both me and Karis to prepare us for like IVF. And they discovered I had low vitamin D levels. And they're like, so how much do you go outside? And I'm like, never, almost never. I really don't do anything but work. I was like telling them my work routine, just like the other doctor. And they're like, wow. And I was like, yeah, maybe in like a full year, I might go outside like 15 times, you know? So I'm a real homebody, which isn't necessarily something to be proud of. But they're like, yeah, so you need to start going outside. It was really funny. But yeah, so apparently I was not eating a lot of vitamin D supplements, and I was not going outside for vitamin D. And so they said, you're going to do those two things now. And I just did not know that was a thing. It is. I take vitamin D supplements on a scale from 8 to 13. I'm on 8. Mister, how are you going to determine who gets it? It's going to be the typical giveaway. It's going to be hosted through Nightbot. Let me go ahead and reset this. Most fresh chicken has a 15% solution. I'm going to try organic chicken, see, because I've been wondering about these headaches for a long time. I get this thing. First of all, it took me a very long time to recognize that I get this kind of headache that I call a food headache. You eat food, and then after eating the food, a headache emerges. And for the longest time, I had no clue what it was. Just like the other day, I found out I get a headache if I sweat too much outside. The trick is to drink Gatorade. I didn't know that for years. For years, I would go out in the heat, sweat my ass off, and then I just have this horrible heat headache. And I thought, oh, I overheated. I didn't overheat. I needed to drink Gatorade. And so we figured that out when we did the mushroom hunting this year. 35-year-old man, 36, whatever I am, 35-year-old man, never knew that he needed to drink Gatorade when he sweats too much outside. Took all these years. So now I don't want to wait that long to find out about these food headaches, because it's taken me a long time to go, wait a second, when I eat some food, I get a horrible headache right afterwards. It's like a migraine. So I'm sensitive to headaches. And I don't know, last time I got one of these food headaches, it was right after eating chicken thigh that Cares prepared for dinner. And so I have a strong suspicion that I get headaches from chicken. But is it the chicken or is it something in the chicken? So I don't know. All right, let's see. But I read you can have a chicken allergy. I've never heard of that before. Romaldo picks up the beautiful Gyarados. All yours, man. All right. Let's see. Do you wear glasses? Sometimes glasses cause you to get a headache. No, I do not wear glasses. Romaldo. G. Martinez. It's all the salt. Too much salt in the food, you think? It is? It's definitely too much salt in the food. Think so? That's an interesting thought, because sometimes to make chicken taste good, you do like, soy sauce or whatever. And, nah, that couldn't be it, could it? No, because one of my favorite foods is like ham, actually. I love ham. Ham never makes me feel good. I love it. Ham's delicious, and I never feel bad after eating it. Ham's one of the saltiest meats ever. It's like beef jerky. Couldn't be salt. I have hypertension, and the salt activates it. I don't think I have hypertension. There was a time period in the past where the doctor noted I had higher blood pressure than I should, but I think that has gone back down. I'm pretty sure their last reading was that it was normal, actually. Spam is delicious. I'll keep an eye out for it, guys, so I'll pay attention. If I eat an especially salty meal, I'll pay attention for the headache. I don't think that's it. Because I can go to, like, let's say I go to Golden Corral and I pig out and I eat their salty-ass steak and they got, like, fried chicken and all this other great stuff. Not exactly healthy to eat a lot of. But I've eaten a lot of that before, felt as snug as a bug. And then I can eat, like, a limited amount of chicken with broccoli and rice, major headache all of a sudden. And so I'm trying to map it out. I'm trying to figure out what triggers it. I actually suspect, steak nuggets, gross. I actually suspect it's an allergy. But I don't know. We'll find out. So Isaac Thomas is the one handing out this free spot. Super nice of him. You guys have been typing in Isaac to get into this. Edward Cornelio, you're number 1. Here you go, Edward. Edward Cornelio. There we go. All right. Arby's came out with steak nuggets, and I give it 2 thumbs down. If you look at most of the streamers, they're all pale as a ghost. Yeah, well, today I couldn't have gotten any sunlight because it was a cloudy day today. But I've been doing good. I've been going outside. As soon as I wake up, I go on a walk. So I've been doing good with that, but not today. All right, Isaac Thomas is done. I'm sorry. Edward Cornelio got into the Isaac Thomas break. Here's Mike's side. Add me to the NAMI. Mike's side's going into NAMI. Here you go. That didn't sound right, did it? Wait, no way. Way, bro. So you made it onto the list, Edward. Now you need to win the dice roll. There's a dice roll afterwards. Okay, Mike's side. The manga NAMI. I didn't know you liked One Piece. All right. We will all be on oxygen tanks soon. Ugh. We are? Maybe. Tosses up here. Ooh. Not me. I live out in a place with pristine air quality. Lake of the Ozarks gets good air quality last time I checked anyways. Go. Okay, probably one of the only benefits of living far away from the city. You get very clean air. Here's Hathim, one Magic the Gathering Spidey Man. Hathim, I'm placing you up here just because you're so consistently in the stream, man. So you're going up in here too, Hathim. Let's go get you that Spidey Man. Spider-Man, Spooder-Man. Where's my Spooder-Man? There it is. Squirrel Knuckles. That Nami is cute, but her mouth is too big. What? Just looks like she's smiling. You're pretty close to the airport. No, that's not a real airport, though. That's not a real airport. Ready? So, they don't do commercial flights there. That's like private flights. You know, like tiny little airplanes. Here's Spidey Bot. I could see how you would come to that conclusion, though, if you're too close to the airport. Wild Pack Squad. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter because I get all my air from inside of my home. So if the inside of my home is bad air quality, that's the real question. Craven's Cats. Savage Mansion. Wise Crack. Very wise. The Spots Portal. Pictures of Spooderman. Spider-Man Noir. And Swamp. It's Swamp. Yeah, I don't go outside ever, so I think the biggest question is what's the air quality inside of the home like? We have air purifiers, but I don't know how effective they are. Okay, so Swamp, Maximum Carnage, Spider-Woman. She's almost as strong as Spider-Man. Here's Kraven the Hunter. 9 lives. Whoa. Holy. And Carnage, Crimson Chaos. Wow, such a cool card. Big fan of Carnage. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Tossing this way. Mister needs more vitamin D. Yeah, if I could just get the D. Actually, it's probably already improved because that was like 2 months ago. And so I just got on to pretty straightforward. I just went and got on some vitamin D supplements right away. And then I started going outside a lot more. Like as soon as I heard about that, I was spending like large chunks of time outside. So it might have already improved. But that's also why you guys should visit the doctor sometimes. Go get a simple blood test to see what your, body looks like. You're supposed to do that. Just like you're supposed to see the dentist. You're supposed to go to the dentist once a year to catch cavities early. You guys should go to the doctor and have a blood test, and he will tell you if something, or she will tell you if something's not looking right with you. All right. Well, Mr. Edwards says, get him in the NAMI. NAMI mommy. Edward Cornelio. Hell yeah, dude. Drink more beer. When was the last time you changed your furnace filter? Cleaned your air purifier? I did change the air purifier not too long ago, but the air filter for the whole home, I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, wait, this doesn't go in the back. This goes in the bag. So that probably could be done. We are? Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. But I figure, if you got an air purifier in the home, that probably helps, right? You have a clearance after the stream title? Yep, we sure do. Yes, we do. We've got a big clearance. Let me show you. It is. That's up to 8 out of 18. Nami, popular. Nami moving by 2 spots today. The new Lightning Break moving by 3 spots today. So those are, that's a total of 5 spots. That's $200 just in breaks, guys. It's a lot of break sales. And yeah, people love the breaks. So let me show you. Okay, I'm going to go into our own stream, and I'm going to show you some of the price changes live now, guys. So I was doing inventory last night, something I don't work very hard on, but I was working hard on it last night. Turn that off. And I decided we got a lot of Weiss cards. Some of them are getting pretty old. And I said, let's clean up some of the Weiss product to make room for future Weiss product, right? Just to keep the menu fresh. And I noticed some of that product hadn't sold in a while. And so I'm going to scroll down here. Okay, here's our menu, obviously. All right, see the price tag? The price tag means clearance. If you're seeing the price tag, it means it's on clearance. You see it, a whole bunch of it's on clearance. And it's real cheap now. Like, look at that Ayakashi Triangle for $38 a box. Ubisoft, $30 a box. There's HoloLive Premium, $36 a box. A lot of it went way down. And by the way, it's pegged to the price of the eBay Buy It Now. Cheapest Buy It Now on eBay. There's 0 markup, that means. No markup at all. That's really good. We also, just in general, lowered the price of several of them. Azura Lane Volume 2 is now 6.5. Fuji Bunko 6.5. Sneaker Bunko is now $6 with the $1,200 case. You can buy the whole case for $1,250. So a lot of them were just reduced. Now, we still got to price these up. So these will have a price change too, but let me mention something. See the Chainsaw Man? That one will probably stay the same for sure. The Nikkei probably won't change much either. But Rascal Doesn't Dream, Spy Family, maybe the Azura Lane Volume 1 First Edition, those might see a change. Chainsaw Man's hot right now. Did you guys know that? They just released a movie. There's a new Chainsaw Man movie. I watched it with Karis last night. She loves anime, and I know she really likes Chainsaw Man. So I took her out to watch Chainsaw Man, the movie. It was good. It was good. You know what I noticed when I watched it? They work really, I don't know what they do, but they work really hard on the animating. The animating's super impressive. Like, forget about the story for a second. The actual animation, the quality, the skill of it, it's pretty top notch. I was surprised, actually. And the story wasn't bad either. All right, so let's see what's going on. So Mr. Edwards done. Any Pokemon price changes? You could see Pokemon price changes coming maybe in the future, but Pokemon's sort of like the flagship product on this channel. If there are some changes, it won't be that dramatic. You might see new product hit the menu though. If there are price changes, I would suspect they would occur in the Japanese card prices, and then you might see something new come to the menu. But in general, Pokemon pretty much it just does too well, so you won't see too many price changes there. No. You ready? All right, so we're gonna hit refresh. Send for one more. No Western medical doctor will recognize it. Simple blood test for mold hypersensitivity, but you must personally request the panel. What? He has a mold problem? We thought we had a mold problem in our home, and we ripped up the carpet bathroom. The bathroom had carpet in it, and it was clean. There was no mold. Okay, one more Spider-Man for Mr. Thim. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Check that out. We're opening another Magic Spooty Man. Spooty Man. This music's a bit loud, isn't it? Phantasmal coming? Any pre-orders? We could probably begin a Phantasmal box break pre-order. Would you guys like that? Here's News Helimobopter. Spectacular Tactics. Swarm, Being of Bees. Scout the City. Twisted Spider-Man clone. Terrific Team Up. That's so cool. I love this card. 2 Spider-Mans beating up on Venom. That's so neat. I'll leave that one up. He changed the Terror Festival price. That's right. Terror Festival price is down to $11, I think. So Terror Festival just got cheaper. Some of those old Japanese prices haven't changed in a really long time. Like, they got priced one time when the set came out, and then I never touched them again. And that's a mistake, because some of them might be... ooh, look at this Carnage card. Man, that is so cool. Carnage and Venom are my favorite Spider-Man characters. But anyway, so we will take a look at the whole menu. Sure, why not? But the main thing is I'm focusing on really reducing the Weiss Schwartz cards. They're much cheaper. Oh man, that looks cool. Eddie Brock. Look at that. Holographic Eddie Brock. You guys got to try this Magic the Gathering Spider-Man set. For Magic collectors, I think a lot of the times he's got like a skull with the Spider-Man's face on it. That's crazy. Infernal Grasp. Damn, dude. So I don't know about this set for playing the game is what I'm trying to say. It might not be good for playing Magic, but for actually collecting, these are really good artworks. Look at these. These look amazing. So I don't know. Some people argue that the set is no good because it's not good for the game, but we actually just grade cards. I don't play Magic. I don't play Magic at all. I might have to open another box of that Spider-Man and send it off to grade with like tag or with PSA because that's really cool looking. What's behind Eddie? Nothing? Just some red flares, sort of. We are. May the Schwartz be with you. Yeah, we actually don't have that much Weiss Schwartz, but I noted some of it was quite old, and I said, just give it away, you know? So these prices, 0 markup on the ones that have the clearance tag, 0 markup at all on them. There's no markup. You guys are getting it at a very good price. And I hope that, it makes them at least a little more tempting. I don't know if they'll sell very fast. I think one of the things I noticed over the last year, there's been a reduction in demand for Weiss and an increase in demand for Pokemon. Let's talk about that for a second. What's going on? Well, everyone's seeing Pokemon prices go up, and they're saying, well, now I just want Pokemon. But this is a mistake in your thinking. These other card sets, because Pokemon's shooting up so high, these other card sets are being ignored. Their prices are coming down. The demand is going down. But Pokemon's now at this ridiculous, mountaintop price, and these other card sets are super well priced. Might be time to consider picking up something else that you love. So if you see a Weiss set that you really like, maybe you're into hot girls, maybe you're into a particular story, like a particular anime, go give them a shot. They're at their lowest price right now. It's a good bargain in my opinion. And Pokemon will always be around, and it might actually be at its top price right now. So, taking a break from it and opening something like Weiss Schwartz, Dragon Ball, all these other things, now might be the time for that. But you never know. So that's a whole strategy is what I'm trying to tell you. There might be a strategy where maybe you don't worry about Pokemon. Maybe it's at its tippy top right now, and now you contend your spending with picking up something alternative to Pokemon, but that's also high quality. All right, let's go ahead and hand out another spot here. We have Shinobi. Speaking of hot girls, where's 6? She was in here earlier, I think. Shinobi. Number 4. I wrote to you on Facebook asking you to send me information on how to buy cards. Hey, how's it going, man? So if you would like help buying cards, it's as simple as opening up our live stream, which you're already in, of course, and then clicking to expand the description. So here we are live, and you're going to click on these 3 dots. Are you watching? So Alex, this is for you. You're going to click on these 3 dots, and you're going to choose description. Okay, and here's the description, and there it all is, all the information. Cardconomist, how to order. Choose your items from the menu below. Pay using your preferred method. Here are the payment options: PayPal, ZELLE, VENMO, CASHAPP, Weiss. You literally just send money over one of these things. Shipping, $9. You don't have to ship today. You get up to 1 year to choose when to ship. So you can leave your stuff over here for like 2 months and keep building up a bag. Buyer agreement, you can read that, read the rules. Secret menu, that contains a whole bunch more product, the secret menu does. And then there's just all this stuff here, see? Tons of prices. And there's the new Weiss prices. They have these clearance emojis next to them. That's the clearance emoji. And there you talk about slab away. So that's it. That's it. All right. Did you do a menu overhaul? Looks different. Yeah, it was updated a little while ago. Maybe like 2 weeks ago it was updated. It's not a big overhaul, just a bit of tweaking that makes it easier to read. That's all. Didn't the PayPal used to have a hyperlink? In vertical mode, the hyperlink doesn't work. You actually have to like copy and paste it. So if you highlight it, it will give you the option to open the hyperlink. Hold on. So let's pull this up. So let's go to PayPal. Go. And so what you can do is you can just choose it. Okay, see that? So you would choose open link and it will take you there. Little less convenient, I know. That's because I guess that's how vertical mode works. I don't know. Apparently that has to do with vertical mode. All right, guys. Well, it's 647. One Piece sale? We can re-examine the price on the One Piece cards, but the other sets were not really being considered for a big discount, but we can reprice everything, make sure everything's just up to date. One Piece is also a very hot selling product. The real reason Weiss is coming down a lot is because I noticed there hasn't been as much activity with Weiss. And so we're going to give Weiss a big boost in desirability by making it far cheaper, which we did. It's far, far cheaper. All right, how about a couple of these? Which of those Weiss sets contain a signature? Just about all of them. A couple of them contain only a stamp. So like I know HoloLive, that's stamps only. Most of them do contain signatures. I'm trying to think, do any of them on that menu contain only stamps? Like Weiss Marvel would have stamps only. Oh, I noticed that the Weiss Marvel set wasn't even in that list. That would have been in the Marvel list, huh? We got too many products. We got too many products. Are you going to watch the new Fiona Cake, or is it too woke for you? We watched the last season. It was pretty woke. Kirsten and I love Adventure Time, and we did watch the new thing, and it was just okay. There was like a gay couple in there. The two guys were gay, just like in the past. It would have been, you know, the vampire and the bubblegum girl were gay, so they flipped the gender. It was gender swap, right? So it's pretty woke. We're very nostalgic for that brand, but here's the thing: no matter how enjoyable it is, it doesn't feel quite as good as Finn and Jake, does it? They just can't copy Finn and Jake. Finn and Jake was way better, way, way better. And I don't even remember that whole storyline, like where it was going. But yeah, we watched the first season, and it was just okay. You are? All right, this is going to say 173. Yeah, they do get a little pushy with some of that stuff. It feels kind of like... you know, this is the mistake that a lot of storytellers make, is they begin to slowly but surely turn the show into just like a political, sort of like a political platform. It's very important that, you know, a piece of art is a piece of art. Maybe that's what I have to say about the Chainsaw show last night. So I watched this Chainsaw movie last night, Chainsaw Man, and it stood out like it was just a piece of art. It didn't stand like it was some sort of political conversation, or, hey, you better believe in the things we believe, or like the moral axioms of the movie were about, hey, I have all these liberal beliefs, and so you're the bad guy and I'm the good guy because of these differences we have politically. It didn't stand out that way. It really just stood out as, here's a bad guy and here's a good guy, and watch them, you know, tangle with each other. Really, really fun. There we go. But shows get very pushy with messaging, and it can work sometimes. I think sometimes it doesn't work. It takes skill to be able to push a message and not become too preachy, I think. All right, so Thunderous. PSA 9 Thunderous. Let's see. Wow, this is not expensive. This is cheap. I read that Fiona will eventually run into original Jake. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I mean, I think the original formula with Finn and Jake, you can't beat it. It's too good. The voice actor Joe DiMaggio, he's too good. And they're like friendship as a dog and a boy and his dog. It's just too powerful. So Fiona and Cake, it's okay, but it just doesn't have it. And we see this consistently throughout time. You know, Charlie Brown and Snoopy. You have Calvin and Hobbes, right? Something about Calvin and Hobbes just hits just right. You got Family Guy, Peter and Brian, right? Or Stewie and Brian, if you wish. And so you see this you know, a boy and his dog sort of storyline that just repeats over and over again throughout history, throughout time. It works so strongly. And I don't know if Fiona and Cake captures that feeling. I think in order to capture it, they increasingly have to make Fiona feel like a boy. Like if you could just make Fiona into a boy, now suddenly it's working. But I don't know, at that point, you know, it's a strange feeling at that point, isn't it? It's just sort of like, okay, what are we doing? Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, it just repeats over and over and over again. There's something very strange about that feeling. Me. Hey, what's up, Team Rocket Grunt? Mistress. Oh, I already read that. What the hell? That's an old message. Let me scroll to the bottom here. My messages were way off. There we go. Just a guy and his cat. Yeah, I guess you could say Calvin and Hobbes was just a guy and his cat. It was special, you know, it was a good thing. Calvin and Hobbes was really special. What a disappointment that guy quit working on that. Okay, we got a couple more. John and Odie. Well, I'd say it's John and Garfield. Here we are. Ah, we're out of sleeves. Let me go get more sleeves. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they kind of cast this Fiona character as a tomboy character, right? So she's a tomboy. And I believe they're trying to recapture that formula, the boy and his dog formula. But it's just a simple matter. Finn and Jake did it way better. There we go. There we go. Iago and Jafar. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. God, Jafar's such a bad guy. So creepy. Go. All right. Yeah, he's an excellent bad guy. Jafar from Aladdin. The creepy, sneaky, scheming old man who wants the young woman. Ugh. It's just so gross. This. I snuck my way into power. Now you have to be with me. Yuck. Here's Clink. And here is, that's the very worst way to get a girl, is to be some kind of sneaky schemer, manipulator. Very nice. Classic bad guy. Now, Gengar's 25, isn't he? When is the next grading submission date? Pretty much this weekend we should do it because, you know, it's the end of October. I should get a whole bunch of grading out, in my opinion. Oh, yes, okay. Oops. Alexis had a question for me. Okay. There we go. All right. So that was Alexis not knowing that a guy who has a nickname on his bags, she didn't know his real name and his nickname were matched to each other. So she was asking me on that one. Okay. Here's Septile. Well, he would make a good giveaway, to be honest, but we'll just set him up here for $15 first. And Clink. Clink is the name of the starter Pokemon for this, huh? That got a 9. Just ask for 25 bucks, maybe. I don't think that'll sell, but... So, did you guys know there's a little giveaway? It's true, it's true. Where'd I put it? Here it is. Two more spots left on this. Do you have a Toyota? Yeah, actually I do. After a lot of research, we bought a RAV4 Toyota. That's what we bought. Karis and I, when we went to college, we had to make really smart financial choices. And so we used a junker that's just this bad truck. It was a manual transmission truck. that I drove to get us to college every day. That's J-Dog and Hathim. You're on the list twice, Hathim. I'd say you have a very good shot at this. You deserve to be on the list twice. You know why? Because you're keeping us going today. I appreciate that, man. Ready? Landing on 2. Guess what? That is Hathim, the spot that he earned. You ready? So, this shall say Hathim on it. This is a gift from Isaac Thomas, Mr. Hathim. Hathim. I'm now employed. If you need any parts, I'm your guy. What? Sounds good, man. I'm now employed. I love the sound of that. That's a good thing. Yes. Being employed, productivity solves all problems. When a country doesn't have enough money, it means more people need to work. When a government's out of money, it means it needs to spend less and more people need to go to work. When you're out of money, it means we got to find some way to get you working on something. Oh, good. These are $25 a piece. I got it. Well, those are beautiful next to each other, aren't they? I wish they'd grade a 10. How does that grade 9 twice? Damn you, PSA. Please appreciate the 10s, guys. They're hard to earn. PSA 10s are very rare. Tag 10s are rare. They're very hard to get. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Ivan's thinking about doing a shipment toward me. Let me go ahead and mark this on red. There we go. What sort of price you get off listed? What sort of price I get off listed? Oh, are you asking how I'm pricing my slabs? I price them off of cheapest buy it now on eBay. That's my favorite way to price stuff. Cheapest buy it now on eBay. It means it's real. It means it's for sale right now. And we're sorting it by cheapest. Sometimes if it's located in Japan, we had a 15% tariff fee. So it'll be the Japanese price plus a 15% upcharge for the tariff, which is my real competition. So that's it. That's our pricing strategy. Here are our slabs. We're ready to wrap up the daytime stream. The mango shifting up to 8 out of 18. Very good. The new Chinese exclusive EVAR at 3 out of 7. It's a pretty short break, not a very long break. So only 4 spots left on that one. That one might finish tonight, by the way. And the McDonald's Pikachu, which is a nice 1 in 8 odds with a $30 star spot. So, you know, really there's 2 hits in each of these. The star spot's pretty serious. It moves you into another break that's with a really nice card in it. And this Pikachu continues to move. Why? Because, well, he's one of the most prominent cards right now. He's just a beautiful card. Weiss prices totally dropped, like heavily reduced. Tonight, I'll probably continue reducing those prices. We're going to choose the English Weiss cards, and we're going to significantly decrease those prices as well. They're going to be way cheaper. So, and you'll see a price tag next to it if it's on clearance now. Little price tag means that it's on clearance, no markup. And if those don't sell at all here in the stream, every one of them will get listed on eBay, and they'll sell that way anyways. So they'll be gone either way. eBay's powerful, man. You want to get rid of something, just put it on eBay, because eBay connects you to the whole world, and people buy that stuff. Like, I sold a case of the Bandai Namco Cardos Nikkei characters. So I had a whole extra case of that, right? People buy the Bandai Namco every now and then. Actually, we sell it all the time. Here it is. I think this is our last box of this. We're almost out of this product. But I had a whole nother case of it, and that sold on eBay the other day, just like a week ago. eBay just it gobbles stuff up. It just gets rid of it. So eBay's powerful. We could sell our slabs on eBay as well. Dodgers or Blue Jays? Oh, it's got to be the Blue Jays. All right, guys. I had a lot of fun with you. It's 7:01. I'm going to hop off now. It's a Friday night. I'll see you guys for the late night stream for Friday. If you haven't subscribed, do so now so that you can smash the bell button, know exactly when we go live. I'll see you guys there. We'll have a nice giveaway, okay? See you later.